Hey guys, I'm Nick, and on this episode of The Scran Line, I'm bringing you another Beyonce creation. So this is inspired by a song called Divas, and there's a line in that song called Divas Getting Money, and that's what these macarons are named after. They're beautiful and gold and chocolatey, and they're absolutely incredible. Let's get stuck into the recipe. Okay guys, so we're going to start off by popping our almond meal and powdered sugar into a food processor. Process that until everything is well combined. Now if you don't have one of these, you can just use a sift. We're going to pop that into a large mixing bowl, make a well in the center, and add your first batch of egg whites. Mix that until everything is well combined. Cover it with plastic and set it aside. Next, we're going to move on to making our syrup. So add your water and sugar into a small saucepan. We're going to give it a very gentle stir and bring it to a gentle boil. Now I'm using a candy thermometer to bring this to 118 degrees Celsius. Once it gets to 115 degrees Celsius, we want to put our second batch of egg whites on into a stand mixer, and using a whisk, we're going to whisk those up. Once they're nice and frothy and you've reached 118 degrees Celsius with your syrup, you're going to add your syrup into your egg whites while the mixer is on high speed in a slow and steady stream. Now once you have it all in there, continue mixing for a couple minutes before you add your vanilla extract. Now we are going to add some food coloring in this to get it a nice golden color. We're going to be using a couple different colors. We're going to add some AmeriColor Gold Food Gel. We're going to add some yellow food gel, some orange food gel, and some purple food gel. Now this gives us kind of a gold tinge color. If you don't want to use all these different colors, or if you don't have them available, you can just use a gold or a yellow, or you can leave it out altogether. But using that gold in the macaron gets a much deeper gold color once we paint these macarons. Once your meringue mixture is nice and thick and glossy, it's time to stop whisking. You want to add a spatula full of that meringue to your almond mixture from earlier on, and you're going to mix that until it's really well combined. That's going to help thin out our almond mixture, which is quite thick, so that when we add the rest of our meringue mixture, it's much easier to fold in. Now, I like to fold by going around the bowl with a spatula and then through the middle. And what this does, it helps deflate our mixture and get it to the perfect consistency. And that perfect consistency is something I like to call the ribbon stage. So if you continue mixing and you can get the batter to fall off the spatula in a ribbon and it disappears back into the mixture after about 10 seconds, then you know it's done. This is the perfect time to stop. Unfortunately, if you keep on going beyond this, your mixture gets much thinner and there's no going back. I'm going to add some dabs of my meringue mixture on each corner of my baking tray, and I'm going to add my baking paper on top. That's going to help stick it on there so it doesn't fly around in our oven. We're going to pipe about 3cm rounds of our meringue mixture. Once we've filled the entire tray, you want to gently tap it, and that helps any air bubbles in the mixture come to the surface so our macarons bake nice and evenly. Now you're going to let these set aside for about 30 minutes to help them dry, and that's also going to help them rise properly. If you can touch them and your finger is not sticky to the touch, then you know they're ready to bake. Bake them for about 10 minutes on 180 degrees Celsius. Once they finish baking, let them cool down completely before you try taking them off. Now I've just mixed some gold luster dust with some of my vodka. Now if you don't want to use vodka, you can use vanilla extract. You want to mix these together. I'm using a small food safe paintbrush to paint the outside of the macarons first, and then we're going to paint the tops. While these are drying, we're going to move on to making our chocolate ganache. So add your chocolate and cream into a large microwave safe bowl. Microwave that for 20 seconds at a time, mixing each time until the mixture is nice and smooth. You're going to set that aside in the fridge to completely chill. Once it's chilled, fit the end of your piping bag with a Wilton 6B tip you want to frost some of that ganache on top of your macarons in a swirl, sandwich it with another macaron, and again, you're going to chill these completely because we want to paint that ganache as well with that gold luster dust. And guys, that is pretty much it. Okay guys, so those were my Divas Getting Money gold macarons. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. These macarons are basically perfect for any occasion. So you can grab the recipe on my website, thescranline.com. Link for that is in the box below. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. And guys, thanks so much for watching. As usual, thanks for all of the lovely comments you leave on the videos. I'll see you all on the next episode of The Scran Line.